Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. You know, I used to think that the faster I trained, the harder I pushed, the better my results would be. I thought intensity meant rushing through every rep, going heavy every session, never slowing down. But over time, I realized something that completely changed the way I trained. And honestly, the way I think about progress in general. The people who start slow, the ones who take their time to build a foundation, they are the ones who end up growing the most. Because building muscle isn't just about working hard, it's about working smart. And if you keep rushing, you are not giving your body the chance to actually adapt. See, most people treat training like a sprint. They go all in for a few months, max out too early, get burned out or injured, and then wonder why they stopped seeing progress. But building real muscle is not a sprint, it's a long game. You don't win it by going faster, you win it by staying in it. When you start slow, you give your body a chance to actually learn the moment, build stability, and develop control. That's what sets you up for sustainable growth, not just short term gains. Think about it. Anyone can walk into a gym and push weight around, but not everyone can own every inch of a rep. And that's what separates those who look the same year after year from those who truly transform. When I look back, I wasted years thinking more volume, more weight, and more intensity were the answers. But the truth is, the biggest change happened when I slowed everything down. I started focusing on how I moved, not just what I moved. And that's when my progress actually took off. Because when you slow down, you start to feel the muscle working. You stop letting momentum or ego take over. You stop chasing numbers and start chasing quality. And that's when training finally starts to make sense. It's kind of funny. Slowing down feels like doing less, but it actually gives you more. More control, more time under tension, more connection with the moment, and over time, that's what builds more muscle. I know, it's not exciting to say start slow. It doesn't sound hardcore or motivational. But if you want longevity, if you want the results, that's the secrets nobody wants to hear. Because passion isn't sexy, but it's powerful. When you start slow, you build habits that last. You master your form before loading up heavy weights. You learn how your body responds when movements feel right and where your limits actually are. That awareness keeps you training for years instead of weeks. And trust me, I've been doing this for over 17 years. I've seen guys who train harder than me, but not smarter. They go hard for a few months, then disappear. They burn out because they tried to do in 3 months what takes years to build. But the guys who last, the ones who keep improving year after year, they are passionate. They don't chase instant gratification. They play the long game. And that's what muscle growth really is. Delayed gratification. It's showing up, doing the work, and trusting that consistency will do what intensity can't. When you start slow, you also recover better. Your joints don't hate you. Your nervous system doesn't burn out. You are able to train with intent, with focus, without feeling wrecked all the time. And that means you can actually keep training, which is the real key. You can't grow if you are constantly hurt, exhausted, or demotivated. Starting slow keeps you in the game long enough to win. Here's the thing. Everyone wants to grow fast, but the body doesn't care about your timeline. You can't force adaptation, you can only earn it. And you earn it through repetition, through passion, through letting your body catch up to your effort. If you lift too heavy too soon, your form breaks down. If you chase volume without control, you lose tension. If you push intensity every single session, you stop recovering. So yeah, starting slow might feel like you are holding yourself back, but in reality you are just building a foundation that can actually support long-term growth. I'll give you an example. Let's say you start doing pull-ups. At first you can barely get 3 reps. You could cheat your way to 10 by kicking, using momentum, and rushing. But what are you really building? You are not training your back. You're just surviving the moment. But if you take those 3 reps, slow them down, control every inch, and feel the stretch and contraction, that's real training. Do that consistently, and over time, you'll not only get stronger, but you'll actually build muscle in the process. That's what starting slow means. It's not about being lazy, it's about being deliberate. It's about building a strong foundation that can handle more later. When I was younger, I didn't get that. I wanted everything fast. I thought if I wasn't sore for 3 days, I didn't work hard enough. I thought more was always better, but eventually I learned the truth. Better is better, and better starts with slowing down. So slow down, breathe, focus, and train with purpose. Because the people who start slow, they are the ones who finish strong. That's it for today. Like, share, and subscribe. That really helps me. Keep showing up. Victor out. See you in the next one. Peace.